Namaste, soul siblings. Glorious morning. Loving blessings for a happy day. This is Vic and this is BAM Yoga. Breathing, asana and meditation practice. Beautiful. Let's get started with our first practice of the day. It's called life appreciation. So here we engage in appreciation from our heart. Sincere appreciation, allowing our eyes to see all around, but digging deeper to see past the evident. So perhaps today is the day that we can recognize the presence of the divine in everything that we see, including ourselves. That is a very beautiful moment when that happens and we free ourselves from the conditionings of the ego, when we remember who we are. We are life living indeed. And in that note, we remember this is a breathing practice, so we are breathing using more and more of our lung capacity. And we breathe in celebration to be ourselves, to be alive, to be awake, to be healthy. Isabel, bendiciones. Qué bonito saludarte. Abrazos de corazón a corazón, de Miami a Punta Hermosa. Respiramos entonces utilizando más y más de nuestra capacidad pulmonar. Recordamos que los pulmones van desde la base de las costillas hasta las clavículas, pero usualmente estamos utilizando menos del 25% de la capacidad pulmonar. Recordando que respirar es esencial para la salud de los órganos, de todo el sistema, de la mente, de nuestra conexión con el alma. Entonces respiramos utilizando más y más de nuestra capacidad pulmonar, con amor, con gusto, con gracia, gratitud y alegría. Puedes respirar por tu nariz o por la boca. Solo invítate a respirar utilizando más de tu capacidad pulmonar de lo que estás acostumbrada, acostumbrado. Bendiciones para mí y para todos en todas direcciones. Inhalamos profundo, exhalamos largo. Salud y bendiciones. We inhale richly and freely in celebration to be alive, to be ourselves, and in gratitude for the gift of life. So as we are breathing freely, we invite ourselves to engage in appreciation of 3 levels of life. The first one, the life that God created. Look all around you and see all God-made things. Open the eyes of gratitude and appreciation, look into everything. Aim to see past the evident, to recognize the presence of the divine in anything that you see. Breathing celebration, breathing gratitude, breathing appreciation, breathing love. Every deep inhale you take fills up your system with life force energy. Infuse that life energy with love, and you will have a very powerful concoction to nurture you throughout your every moment, because you're breathing throughout the day, all your life. So every moment gives you the opportunity to engage with your breath consciously and use it together with your intention to keep yourself healthy, strong, youthful, creative, inspired, open, safe, motivated, loving, happy. Second level of life appreciation, look around you and engage with all man-made things, and particularly all the things God-made or man-made that you have chosen to bring into your environment and create the life that you are choosing to live. The selections you have made in life. Fill up your environment with the things that you have chosen and make your life be as beautiful as it is. And whatever you don't want in your life anymore, you can change anytime. Blessings. So we celebrate the life that God created, the life that we create for ourselves. What's going on with those sneezings? And we also take a moment to appreciate the life that we are. Through our senses, we can pick up different forms of interaction with life, appreciate life in different dimensions. And we realize every organ is a living entity doing its work perfectly so that we can enjoy life in the way that we do, and we truly and deeply appreciate every single organ, every single cell and atom in our system. Beautiful. First section of the practice is complete. Now let's move on to the second part. It is called focus breathing. Here we are not aiming to use more of our lung capacity, but our full lung capacity. That means that when you exhale, blow all the air out, leave your lungs empty, and when you inhale, fill them up to the top. You regulate how you breathe, and also you can regulate the speed at which you breathe. Take yourself to breathe more slow than you're used to. Breathing more slow, you will have more time and attention to give to your inhale and your exhale to ensure that you're using the full capacity of your lungs. Good? Remember that we are not used to breathing in this way, so it will require you to stay present. In this way, you will be taming your mind, educating it, teaching it to obey what you say. Teach it. Use this practice today to be loving to your mind, and teach it to breathe, to go through life more slowly, more peacefully, more gracefully. So begin to exhale, closing your eyes, sealing your lips, and opening your heart. Breathe through your nose. Once the lungs are empty and not before, begin to inhale. Pace yourself and slowly fill up your lungs to the top. We remember this breathing technique is called Ujjayi breath. If you don't know how to do it, there's a step-by-step in the highlights in my bio on Instagram. Look for BAM. In that highlight, I have recorded a video that explains how to do this breath step by step. So, we are producing a subtle sound at the back of the throat. We're using the full capacity of the lungs, and we are regulating the speed at which we breathe. Find perfect comfort in breathing more slow and using the full capacity of your lungs. Find perfect comfort in being full. Sometimes to receive or to have make us feel guilty, but that is not healthy. It is okay to receive, it is okay to have, and in fact, it is okay to have a lot. So don't shy away from having, from receiving. Open yourself up in the same way that you're open to giving. We have been used many times, we have get accustomed to live without having, or to having only enough, just barely to cover for what we need. But we can invite ourselves during this practice to welcome abundance, overflow, more than enough in our lives, of anything that you may want in your life. More company, more freedom, more love, more happiness, more money, more people, more opportunities, more health, whatever it is that you want more of in your life. Open yourself and welcome it freely into your experience, into your today, into your now. Enable yourself to freely receive, not only welcome, but also receive, make yours, have, enjoy, share. Remember you're breathing through your nose using the full capacity of your lungs. Make a sound at the back of the throat and use it to keep your mind present and to gauge what is the state in your insides. Sometimes, like today for me, we not necessarily feel that we want to be on the mat doing the practice. It requires our effort and conscious choice to stop doing other things and choose to do this instead. And what is the motivator that I use to bring myself to the mat even though I not necessarily feel like it? That I would prefer to do something else, or that I have a busy day ahead of me, which in fact I do. But I remember how the practice makes me feel, how the clarity of my mind increases when I practice, the openness of my heart, the connection with my soul, and how my day flows in a very different way when I practice and when I don't. Using the evidence of my own self-experience, then the math is easy. I just have to come and do the practice. Everything else will be affected by beneficial energies. So it works all around for me. Therefore, I use my willpower to bring myself to the mat. Once I start, I begin to enjoy so much and it gets so easy to stay here. And as the time passes and I keep practicing, definitely I begin to notice the benefits, the change in energy within, and that makes the whole difference. Never make of your practice a chore. It is a delight. It is a blessing. It is a time to really embrace yourself, embrace life. So never make it a chore, because it takes away from the beautiful energy this time that we expend with ourselves has. If the energies that do not invite you to practice in a certain day or moment are seeming to show themselves stronger than you, then maybe you that day can do a shorter practice, but still practice. It is not about how long you practice, but the quality with which you come to your mat. Beautiful. Second section of the practice done. Checked. Let's move on to the third. Sorry, I have this thing with the sinuses right now. I don't know, some kind of allergic thing happening at the moment, but it should pass. So for now we move on to the third section of the practice. We continue to use the same breathing technique. We continue using the full capacity of the lungs as we inhale and exhale, but now we add movement and we stay present so that we prioritize the flow of the breath and we have the body follow with the moving. Usually we are prioritizing the movement and we forget the breath, stopping to breathe and generating tension inside, cramping the muscles, making them squeeze the bones, and that doesn't have any good benefits for the body or the system or the way that we are interacting with life. So we consciously choose to revert, change, release that way of approaching life. And for that we do this practice: breathing and movement. Palms together in front of the heart, begin to exhale. Breathe through your nose, use the full capacity of your lungs. Once the lungs are empty, begin to inhale and bring the arms up. Reach up high, lengthen the spine. Exhaling, open the arms to the sides. Bring them down, expand your heart. Inhale up. Exhale down. Move in joy, move in gratitude, move in appreciation for the fact that you are able to move. Acknowledge that beautiful gift in life. We are not made rigid like statues, but we are flexible and mobile. Sometimes we forget that and we become rigid through the journey of life. But we use this practice to release rigidity and welcome fluidity, flexibility. Next exhale, lean to the side. Look up and twist your spine. Stretch the side of your body. Inhale up. Exhale side. Breathe freely. Look at all the colors and shapes all around you. If you are practicing outdoors like I am, fantastic. If you are indoors, you can look out the window and you can look inside also your home, your office, hospital, hotel room, wherever you are. Remember, this is BAM Yoga, a practice that you can do anytime, anywhere. Next exhale, lean forward. We are doing the class live, 9:30 a.m., but then there's a recording that stays in my Insta bio, citizen.yoga, for 24 hours. So you can access this class, this practice, and have guided yoga anytime, anywhere. All you need is your cellular connection. Inhale up. Next exhale, bring the arms down. Hands behind your back. Fingers point forward. Feet flat in front of you. Next inhale, hips up, head back. Exhale down. Inhale, hips up, head back. Move slowly, stretch your body, break the automatic. As you stretch your body and take your body to go deeper into the poses, pay attention to what the insides of your system are telling you. What energies do you feel are present inside and flowing? And if they do not serve you or you do not want to house and display them today, choose to transmute them. That means breaking the automatic in our lives. Turn over to your knees and hands. Now we move on to the sequence called cat, cow. And we arch and curve the spine. So inhaling, arch. Look towards your belly button. Exhaling, curve. Belly button down, look forward and up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Soft movements in perfect coordination with the flow of the breath. Breathe using the full capacity of your lungs in joy and celebration, to be awake, to be aware, to be mobile and flexible. Bring your spine to neutral. Shift your left hand to the center of the mat, and with the next inhale, bring the right arm up, reach up high, twist. Stimulating the spine is very powerful for the system, so enjoy. Every exhale, make sure to blow all the old air out of your lungs. Find the flow, a pace between the breath and the body. Let them dance gracefully. Both palms together in front of you. Shift your hips back, forehead down. Child's pose. Inhale, knees and hands. Exhale, back, child's pose. Inhale, knees and hands go forward, extend the legs behind you. Cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, forward, cobra. Open your heart, roll the shoulders back. Next exhale, downward facing dog. Bend one knee and the other, twisting your hips. Gently press your heart towards your toes. Breathe richly and freely. Next inhale, look forward, feet between the hands. Exhale, head down with legs straight. Inhale, come up, arms up. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Awesome. So, we finished the breathing section of our practice. Now we move on to the asana section. So, for this part, please make sure to also prioritize the flow of your breath. Breathe through your nose, use the full capacity of your lungs, and have the body follow with the sequence. If you don't know it, don't worry, I will be guiding you. So, you know you won't get lost. Fantastic. Feet together, arms down, stand to the front of your mat. I stand to the middle because I have to fit on the screen, but you stand to the front. Begin to exhale, blow all the air out of your lungs. With the next inhale, bring the arms up and look up. Lengthen your body from your heels to your fingertips. Exhale, lean forward. Reach for your toes or your mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands down, feet back. Bend the elbows, keeping them close to the ribs, and come to the bottom of your push-up. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Hips up in the air, extend the legs and the arms. Bicycle your feet, bringing your heels closer and closer to the mat, 1 foot at a time. Press your heart gently towards your toes and feel the lengthening of the muscles on the back of your body, both legs and upper back. Next inhale, look forward, feet between hands. Exhale, head down, legs straight, go deeper than before. Inhale, come up, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Beautiful. One more time, sun salutation A. So powerful this sequence, it stimulates the entire body. Inhale up. Salute the sun, salute the light in your life, salute life. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands down, feet back, bottom of the push-up. If you need to rest your knees down, do that, but remember to keep the elbows close to the ribs. Inhale up, cobra. Exhale, hips up, downward dog, 5 breaths. If you need to take a break, please go to child's pose. In child's pose or downward dog, the breath remains the same. Breathe using the full capacity of your lungs. Breathe slowly, richly, happily, freely. Next inhale, look forward, feet between the hands, legs straight. Exhale, head down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms down, Tadasana. Awesome. Now, sun salutation B. Sun salutation A and B are different in the fact that sun salutation B adds the warriors and chair pose at the beginning and the end of the sequence. That is the only difference. So let's go for it. Bend the knees, inhale, arms up. Chair pose. Exhaling, legs straight, reach for your toes or your mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands down, feet back, bottom of the push-up. Cobra, inhaling. Move slowly, breathe richly. Exhale, downward dog, hips up in the air. And now with your next inhale, bring your left foot forward and the arms up for warrior one. Exhale, hands down, foot back, chaturanga. Cobra, inhaling. Stay present, breathe richly. Downward facing dog with your exhale, and with your next inhale, right foot forward, arms up, warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra. Downward dog, hips up in the air, legs extended, arms extended, breath flowing, heart open, mind free. Next inhale, look forward, feet between the hands. Exhale, the head down, legs straight, go deeper than before. Bend the knees, chair pose, inhaling. Exhale, legs straight, arms down. Great. Sun salutation B one more time. Bend the knees, inhale up, chair pose. Exhale, legs straight, hands down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra. Downward facing dog. Next inhale, left foot forward, warrior one. Front knee bent, back leg straight. Next exhale, warrior two. Inhaling, extend your front leg. Next we will move to warrior three. So with the front leg extended, both legs are now extended. Bring your back arm forward. Palms parallel to each other. Lean forward and bring the back foot off the ground. Even if it's just lifting off the ground 5 inches, it's enough. Eventually we aim to bring the leg parallel to the ground, keep the torso parallel to the ground, and breathe freely. Exhale, back foot to the back of the mat, bend the front knee, and inhaling, arms up back to warrior one. Exhale, hands down, foot back, bottom of the push-up. Cobra. Downward dog. Inhaling, right foot forward, warrior one. Exhaling, warrior two. Inhale, extend the front leg. Back arm, bring it forward. Back leg off the ground. Torso parallel to the ground. Eventually we aim to bring the leg parallel to the ground as well. Wherever your foot is, don't fight yourself, breathe freely. Next exhale, back foot to the back of the mat. Bend the front knee. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, chaturanga. Cobra. Downward dog. 5 breaths in downward dog. Unless you like to take a break, in which case please go to child's pose. And just remember, whether you rest on child's pose or hold downward dog, your breath remains the same. Breathe using the full capacity of your lungs. Next inhale, look forward, feet between the hands. Exhale, head down, legs straight. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana. Great. Wrist therapy. Next. Come to your knees and hands, fingers pointing forward first. Kathleen, hello, so nice to see you. Thank you for joining. This is BAM Yoga, breathing, asana, and meditation practice. So we're going to do wrist therapy now. If you spend some time on the computer, that could be detrimental for the fingers and circulation of blood and energy in the hands and causing carpal tunnel syndrome. So this sequence is very powerful for that. You can do it at home, at your office, or wherever you are. If you're in your office, you can get to your desk. You don't have to get on your knees and hands as I am now. So start with your fingers pointing forward, and then one hand at a time rotate, pointing back, back, forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back. Beautiful. Keep the back part now and lean back. Bring your weight towards your heels. Keep your palms pressing on the mat and feel the stimulation on your wrists and forearms. Breathe using the full capacity of your lungs and make it feel good. Turn your palms over, middle fingers point each other, and bring the weight back to your heels. Slowly then, bring the shoulders over wrists. You will feel more stimulation with your weight forward, and if it's too much weight, back up a little bit. Eventually we find the strength and the comfort to bring the shoulders over the wrists. And when you exhale, make fists. Keep your elbows straight. Beautiful. Sit on your heels, shake. Shake softly, all directions for your wrists. One hand and then the other, circular motion in both directions. Breathe freely. Fingertips together, exhaling, press, generating some resistance. Inhaling, separate. Stimulate the joints in your fingers, keeping them healthy and strong, nimble, and promoting good circulation of blood and energy through your hands. Remember, the hands are extensions of the heart to touch the world with love and grace. Beautiful. Fantastic. Next will be pigeon pose. Hands in front of you. Once again, fingers pointing forward. Your left knee stays forward. Your back leg straight extends back. Softly sway left and right, releasing tension from your hips. Breathe using the full capacity of your lungs and do your variations as it suits you today. Remembering that eventually we aim to keep the lower leg on the front leg perpendicular to the body. So do your variations as it suits you today, releasing tension from the hips. Opening yourself to life with grace, with patience, gratitude, and love. Stuff the toes on the back foot into the mat and softly bring your hips off the ground, gently releasing your front knee. Extend both legs, come to downward dog for a moment for a counter pose. And then when you feel ready, right knee forward, left leg extended behind you. We are doing the other side. Sway softly left and right. Hi Kathleen. So nice to share practice with you today. Thank you so much. So we are releasing tension from the area of the hips, the groins. Do your variations as it suits you. Honor your body, honor where you are today. Acknowledge where you want to be. Don't forget your directions, but take yourself to your destinations with love and grace, sustaining well-being, happiness, love, inspiration. Stuff the toes on the back foot into the mat. Lift the hips off the ground. Then release the front knee gently. Downward dog for counter pose. And when you feel ready, come to your knees and hands. Now we move on to shoulder stand. Very powerful posture. Shoulder stand is an inversion. That means we're going to put the body upside down, particularly bringing the heart above the head. Very useful, not only at the physical level for all the benefits it brings to the system, but also very beautiful in how we interact with life. With the mind, we engage the ego. With the heart, we engage the soul to interact with life. Ladies, if you're in your moon cycle, please skip shoulder stand today. And instead, you can do this very simple restorative posture that is called Viparita Karani, where you bring your legs up in the air, separating your feet wide, and you can rest your legs against the wall or hold them up as I am at the moment. Take about 15 breaths here. For shoulder stand, legs and hips off the ground, elbows down, hands to the lower back, torso off the ground, and then extend the legs up in the air. If today your knees are bent like this, your hips are low, don't worry. That is already a progress. That is good. Acknowledging where you are, knowing where you want to go, take yourself one breath at a time to go deeper and deeper into the pose. It doesn't matter, don't worry, don't give attention to how long it takes you to get there. Just enjoy the journey, every moment, every breath. And with every breath also make yourself more free. Your body is 70% water. You're naturally flexible. Sometimes when we find difficulty with postures, it's because we are making ourselves rigid instead of flexible. We invite fear into the moment and then everything gets contracted. Next exhale, lower the feet overhead. Extend the arms behind the back. Here also do your variations as you like. You can keep the arms extended. You can interlace the fingers and then extend the arms. You can grab on your big toes. Also separate your feet. Stretching your body, releasing fear. When the neck is engaged, fear pops up and makes us cramp. Also get contracted, rigid. Let go of those energies. Exhaling, feet together. And when you feel ready, roll out of the posture, one vertebrae at a time on the mat. Next will be fish. Matsyasana. Very powerful posture too. So for fish, extend the legs, feet together, toes point away from your body. Mosquitoes are feasting on me today. Elbows down, lift the heart, tilt the head back. Walk the elbows towards your feet until the crown of the head touches the mat. Breathe freely. Optional, you can bring your legs and arms off the ground. Remembering the action of lifting the heart in both cases removes the weight of the neck. Breathe using the full capacity of your lungs. Exhaling, release, careful with your neck. Curl the knees into the heart and sway from side to side gently. Roll over the side of your body, help yourself up to seated, and now we come to a short break where we give thanks. Appreciation is a very high vibration energy, so we take a moment to give thanks to all the masters, teachers, sages, gurus that came before us and left the science and the practice of yoga for us to do today. To them we say, Parama Rishipyo. Namaha. Parama Rishipyo Namaha. Acharya Devo Baba. Acharya Devo Baba. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Divine Ones, for this beautiful legacy that we enjoy so much today. Next is Shavasana. Lay on your back. I am being buffet for the mosquitoes today. Good for them. High vibration food for them. That is my contribution. So lay on your back, extend your legs, separate your feet to the width of your mat. Arms by your sides, palms face up, showing your eagerness to give and receiving life freely and abundantly. Inhale deep through your nose. Exhale long through your mouth, sticking the tongue out, sighing, relaxing, melting on the mat. Stick the tongue out as much as you can. That stimulates your fifth chakra. Make the sound and also roll the eyeballs in all directions. We are stimulating the entire body in this practice, even your eyeballs. Inhale deep. Exhale long. Melt your body on the mat, relax, and let's do it one more time. Come back to your usual breathing pattern. And even though your eyes are closed, your third eye is open, which allows you to see the universe within. As you look within, choose to identify with the watcher instead of the labeler. You're not labeling whatever you see, you're just seeing it. And by seeing it, you allow it to speak to you instead of you speaking to it. Remember, the divine is present in everything, everywhere, seen and unseen, tangible, intangible. So if you're seeking for guidance, don't just wait a bearded old man descending from the heavens to come give you guidance. It may happen, but it's not the only way. God can express itself through people, animals, insects, plants, air, thoughts, images, anything. Instead of labeling what you see, choose just to see and let what is being seen to speak to you of its own nature, of its being in face of you at the moment. Maybe it brings the guidance you have been asking for, the clarity you have been seeking, the inspiration you requested. For that, just remain awake and aware, silent inside, watching instead of labeling. Mosquitoes, I bless you with all my love. As you feel ready now, begin to wiggle fingers and toes and wrists and ankles and elbows and knees. Hug your knees close to the heart, sway from side to side softly. Roll over the side of your body eventually and come to seated for the last section of our practice. Nick, so beautiful to see you always. Thank you for joining. Love and blessings to you all that have joined in the practice today. I don't know what's happening now with this thing. There we go. All right, meditation is next. Find a comfortable seated posture. Sit on your mat, your chair, your couch, your bed, anywhere you like. Make sure you make your body comfortable so that it's not bothering you, distracting you as we engage in the practice. You can also stand up or kneel. I do not suggest to lay down. It's easy to fall asleep. So, today I would like to invite you to a different meditation that I don't think we have done before in this class. I do have it recorded in my YouTube channel though. It is called Omkara meditation. I love this meditation, it's very effective. And we make a sound. Perhaps you are familiar with the sound Om. Om is the sound of life, it's the sound of the pulsation of life. As soon as life starts, it begins to vibrate, and that vibration of life being alive is Om. They call it also the sound of silence. You know, you have been sometimes in perfect silence. There is a sound with it, is it not? So, with our capabilities, we recognize the sound of life, the vibration of life, and we emulate it, and we use our voice to create a similar sound to our own capabilities, and this sound is Om. So for this session, for this practice, this meditation, we are going to use this sound that in Sanskrit it looks like a 3 or an E, a letter E with a tail on the back. That is a different alphabet that they have in India. And so we not only need to translate the language, but also transliterate. That means that from one alphabet we have to transfer it to another alphabet. So Om in Spanish, for instance, it may be written O-M, but in English it would be A-U-M, and that is what we use for this practice, A-U-M, A-U-M. So we are going to break Om or Aum in those 3 letters first, and first we're going to make the sound A, then the sound U, then the sound M. After that, we are going to make the 3 sounds together, Aum. And finally, at the end, we are going to make the sound Om. Good? So, A, then U, then M, then Aum, then Om. We are going to repeat 5 times each. Good? And at the end, when we have done, it's only 25 times. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 25 breaths, that's it. And at the end, because when you exhale, because to make the sound you have to exhale, your lungs will be empty. So in the 25th breath, I will remind you this, and stay with your lungs empty. Relax your neck, your spine, everything falls like this. Keep your mouth open and don't inhale again. Hold on to the breath with your lungs empty for as long as you can comfortably. Once you begin to stress inside, don't worry, don't go there. Just inhale again. And when you inhale, make sure that you don't gulp the air at once, but do it slowly. Good? So, Evie, so nice to share with you. So nice to see you in practice, always. So, Omkara meditation. Let's do it together. Let me bring this thing closer. All right. So, let's start exhaling. We are going to use the breath in order to make the sound. So we are going to also use our breathing for this practice as we create the sounds, okay? So begin to exhale. Blow, 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 blow. Empty the lungs completely. Then inhale, slowly filling up your lungs to the top. Let's do this one more time. Exhale. Blow, 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 lungs empty. Then inhale, and we start with sound A. Inhale. All right. Once again. Inhale. You blew all the air out of your lungs. You finished with the sound, then inhale softly. Fill up the lungs. Inhale slowly, fill up your lungs to the top. Make sure you hold on to know all air inside, blow it all out. Inhale soft. Notice that the sound goes like a rainbow. It starts slow, goes up, high, 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 and then comes low, and then dissolves in the silence once again. Let's do the last time. Inhale. Beautiful. The sound A is related to the god Shiva, and Shiva is the embodiment of the energy of destruction. Sometimes we associate with this destruction with war or annihilation and things like this. But we can use destruction in a different way today. Know that these energies are going to be installed in your system, so you have them available throughout your day. So whenever frustration comes, for instance, you can choose to destroy it and bring peace, serenity, equanimity to the moment, and transmute your frustration into grace. In that way, you have destroyed that presence in your system. Very useful way to interact with the energy of destruction. Now let's move on to the energy of sustenance, Vishnu. Exhale, the sound will be U. Make sure to make this shape with the mouth, with the lips, U. Because sometimes we only go like this, but we want to make a vibration that will affect the system inside, so make the sound U. Good. Exhale. Inhale, filling up the lungs. Many times people tell me that their breath doesn't last that long, and usually that is because they have not exhaled all the old air from the lungs. Therefore, the inhale is short and brief, not carrying enough air. Make sure you blow all the air out first. Empty the lungs completely, and then fill them up to the top slowly. Inhale. Engage with the sound. Don't have your mind wander. Come back to the present moment. Stay with the practice. Ooh. Don't underestimate this practice because you're just breathing and making sounds. Don't think that nothing is going on. Very much is happening. You're integrating yourself in a very beautiful and sweet way. But don't let my words make you believe. Instead, take yourself to experience and let your own experience speak louder than my words. Exhale, blow all the air out of your lungs. Inhale deep, fill up the lungs to the top. One more time, inhale. Beautiful. Vishnu, energy of sustenance. Whatever is good, whatever is functioning and ongoing in your life, sustain it. Sustain the pace, sustain your focus, sustain your attention in the destination you want to reach. Many times we find or we feel that we cannot get to where we want to be and we get frustrated. But I have observed, through awareness, I have noticed that many times that happens not because we are not able to reach the destination, but because we just deviated from our direction. So, bringing awareness, staying present, sustaining the goal, the vision that we have with us, then we allow ourselves to reach our destinations sooner and more gracefully. Great. Now let's move on to the third part. Sound connecting with the energy brought to us by the God named Krishna. Is the energy of creation. Whatever it is that you want new in your life, create it. Bring it, make it new. You can. That is the God inside of you inspiring you to create. So, exhale. Inhale deep, fill up the lungs. Sound Make the sound until you run out of breath. So in that way you ensure that your lungs are empty, and then take a soft inhale, filling up the lungs to the top. You feel the reverberation in your head as you do this part of the practice. It feels so great, and it has very powerful benefits. The video is going to cut right now. I only have 1 hour. Instagram's cut it off automatically after 1 hour, so please continue with the practice, and I invite you to go to my YouTube channel, Citizen Yoga, and you can find the whole recording for this practice there. Remember, it is called Omkara meditation. For today, I will say goodbye. I will finish my practice as well, even as the video finishes, and enjoy a beautiful day. I hope to see you tomorrow. Help me spread the word, and enjoy the rest of your practice. Namaste. Blessings, soul siblings. Love to you.